Hey, what's up, guys? BOG here. Welcome to the next part of Banjo-Tooie. Let's go. Dinosaur World time. It's gonna do it again, right? There's our first Jinjo. And that's the real deal. The one else would be locked up. Oh, I heard dinosaur. Oh yeah, let's try this egg. I'm surprised this is not in Smash Bros. This. But at least they got the grenade eggs. Yeah, you blow them up from the rear because their armor is, you know, they're exposed on the back. So you gotta get rid of 5 of them. Alright, collect some notes. Oh yeah, new move. Springy Step Shoes. So now we can get that one Jiggy from Glirglush Mine. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, another game man with the armor. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't hit him in the rear. So they armor defend explosion. It's kind of crazy armor. Oops. Alright, now we can blow him up. Scream's funny. Alright, we got 3 left. I know you're fake. Yep, I knew it. Because you're not even looking at me. Okay. Is there a train switch somewhere? Okay, we'll come back here later. Okay. It's gonna be funny what you gonna do to him later on. Alright, let's try these spring shoes. Alright, here comes the scary part, is trying not to fall. This is more scary than Click Clop Wood. But it's really high up compared to that level. Alright, now let's be really careful here because you can fall off. Oh! That was close. I tried to activate on the wing, but it has delay. You're not gonna knock me down. And you don't want to fall down here either. Alright, freeze that thing because it will knock you off if you don't. Alright, let's move. Ow! It burns! Oh, this part. This part right here scared me when I was a kid. Y'all see what I mean. That. Can you even see up there? It's like a foot that just appeared out of nowhere. Okay. Run, 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 run! Yeah, that thing takes a lot of damage on you, so it's best to use it Warner Wing. Okay. Let's get our Jiggy, and we gotta come back here with the bird. Yeah, we gotta come back to the bird. We can't do the bear thing yet. Okay. How do you get back to the beginning? I remember. Oh, up here. Probably gonna die, but let's do this. At least the bird moved quicker than the bear, right? Made it. Jinjo. Alright, let's get out of here. There's really nothing much to do here. Let's go back on top of the mountain. Oh, there's a boss. Damn, Kazooie. That's actually true. Dinosaurs are extinct. Probably gonna die. Wish they'd give me that other honeycomb when needed. Oh, got me. I was trying to go to bird mode. Because Bando moves slow. Really slow. Yeah, I think this is one of the first levels you can easily die in. If I didn't get stumped, I would have made it. Alright, let's try this again. Because I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I recommend go to bird mode in this part. And make sure you jump at the right time. Alright. This should be it now. Yeah, we don't have your eggs, Mrs. Bird. Whatever. Terry. Oh yeah, this world is named after this bird. Four eggs we gotta find. Okay, that's our first Jiggy. Oh, flight pad. That's gonna be helpful. And there's the egg. This is what they look like. Okay. Yeah, they're showing us where the eggs are. So this one's inside some cave. Alright, let's dig this. This is where our next Jiggy is. Yep. And there's the other one. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, where's the other one? I hear an egg, but we can't mess with that one right now. Pretty big jump there. But at least the water saved me. I know in real life you'd be dead. Let me stock up on that. Alright. We're about to come up to a mini game. This part right here scared the crap out of me too. Watch. You already know what's gonna happen. He eats you. But here's a twist. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna spam that button. Yeah, what I gotta do? So we gotta get rid of those things. $118. about Banjo hold the bird like a shotgun. Reference to Doom. You want to play again? No. Man, how many times you be inside something? First it was the fish, now this dinosaur thing. Okay, let's get out of this cave. But we'll come back here later. I haven't seen these shoes in a while. Oh, I hear global. Yep, there it is. Need that for the magic. Let me stock up on those red feathers, though. Yes. Okay. Hope this works. There's the train button. Man, that's really high up. Okay, there we go. Alright, activate this pad. Okay, new move. Okay, so we gotta split up. Where's that splitting pad? Get out of here. So now we got a fake, whatever that wooden thing is that have honeycombs. Alright, Kazooie. You gotta be Kazooie in order to learn this new move. Let me stock up some eggs, though. Okay. Let's go talk gem jars. Alright, now we can hatch eggs. Oh, there's an egg in there. I gotta say, that's pretty well hidden right there. Alright, switch back to the bird real quick. And that honeycomb thing respawn. The enemies respawn in this game. I don't like that. But it is helpful to get some extra honeycombs, right? Okay. Trigger, left trigger and X. Okay. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. Alright, what's up here? Hey, that's the cave I sneak around. Okay. If I go back the other way, it will take me back to that temple stage. Go watch part 2 for that. Alright, let's get out of this cave. Okay. There's 2 more of them. Okay. Let me go down for a second. Yeah, there's our other egg. We'll get that in a moment. Gotta focus on these notes. Oh, come on, Banjo. You could have grabbed that. I need to get that split up pad anyway. Got him. There's 1 more. Alright, here we go. Split pad. Honeycomb. Alright, now the bird can fly freely. Alright, there's 2 left. Oh yeah, you want to see what happens when you're trying to lead the world with one left behind? You get this. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, there it is. Okay, now we need to get back to Banjo. Alright, back to Banjo. Oh, there's a honeycomb. Oh, the one that missing that was in Witchy World. So many problems. That's true. That's true. So we got one that's sick, other one that's too small. Alright, let's split up real quick. Alright, that's 2. I think this is the magic pad, right? Yeah, come back as Mumbo Jumbo. It's kind of tricky to get here, but that slope that I run up to is too steep for him. So you have to take fall damage in order to get it. Kind of ridiculous, I know. Alright, let's call the train. Yep. I like how the train tracks made of dinosaur bones. And it was that fake Jinjo changed colors. That's how you know it's fake as well. But the real Jinjos are different. Punishment. I bet you won't do that again. Alright, let's go with another cake, because we need to learn a certain move with Banjo. Never mind. Alright, this one. Alright, Torpedo. Oh look, Jinjo. Yeah, that's the real one. The Brown family's complete. Look more orange to me. Alright, let's go meet up, or let's turn into something. Oh wait, forgot to press B. Alright, we already know what we turn into. A little dinosaur. Alright, little dinosaur. Hey, you thought Mario was the first one controlling the dinosaur? No, Banjo was. How you roar? T-Rex. Okay, so you had to talk to other dinosaur to war. Kind of weird. Cheeto page. Alright, this is important. Not sure that was randomized each time you play. I don't know about that. There we go. Alright, let's get out of this little dinosaur. That's a brain. Yes. Man, it's huge. Yeah, the pool. Okay, there's another magic I need to do with Mumbo Jumbo. Figure out where it is. Alright, it's the part you gotta fall down. That's the only way I can get here. Because he can't go up that slope. Yeah, that's one powerful hit. Oh, this works. This is the last magic too. Okay, whoa! Alright, let's go back to that dinosaur thing. He turned back to T-Rex. We got the big T-Rex. Now this started Mario Odyssey. Yeah, you thought Mario was the first one controlling dinosaur? No, Banjo was. And that's 17 years before. Alright. I remember there was a big T-Rex button we need to push. Yeah, that button. Okay, we gotta turn back to normal because we can't get that Jinjo. That's why you're timed here. Come on, get in there, big boy. All right. Okay, let's see our totals real quick. Okay, still got some ways to go. Let's turn back to that T-Rex. I want to show y'all something really funny. Oh my god, the roar. So cool. Oh, I'm too big to use it. How funny. We need to destroy that rock when we come back. The other dinosaurs had no chance against this thing. They all run away like, oh crap, it's a T-Rex. Alright, here comes the funny part. Y'all ready? I don't blame him. Alright, let's turn back to normal. Yeah, that was fun, man. Let's see what's in this cave. Young food, that's something Witchy World. We ain't gonna be able to do that till later. I hear there was one of those eggs. Alright, Kazooie. I don't know how that bird know where to go. And it's whatever. Okay, that's the Witchy World. Oh yeah, jump pad. Okay, let's get out of this cave. We need to find another cave to learn Banjo's move. Right there. Right near that waterfall. Okay. Oh, those eels are back. Yeah, spot another honeycomb. Alright, split pad. Taxi pack. Alright, that's all Gem Jar movesets. Only 3 in each world. Gotta say, his moveset's really cool. Big step up from his brother Bottles. Alright, we're back. Let's collect those notes. Okay, that's all the notes. Alright, finally back at the flight pad. Now, where that Jinjo did I release much earlier? Trying to find it. There he is. Alright, I think that's all the notes. Yep, 100. Alright, we're back up here now. And the bird said, uh-oh, when she falls. Whoa, that's a big baby. There's plenty of room in that nest. Alright. Alright, we need Banjo for this. Okay, it's the right stick. Alright. Now that's really cool. Another Jiggy. Alright, let's go find out what we missed. Alright, let's get our last caveman with armor. That's it. Ninja! That's the last one. Okay, we got all the Jinjos. Alright, let's take this sick dinosaur somewhere. I don't know how that fit in the bag, but whatever. Okay, let's go to the train station. Right? Alright, let's go back to Kazooie and then we're gonna take this dinosaur somewhere. Alright. Let's go to Mumble's place. Oh, he running. You're like, oh crap, that's a Wonder Wing. Wumble. Ooh. Hope this works. Imagine we got magic to make us feel better when we're sick. What happens? Okay, that's what he's saying when he talked to Mumbo Jumbo. Alright, let's go back. Fair enough. Cheeto page. Alright. There's a third one, but I can't get that at the moment. So we're gonna have to move on to the next level. And then after part 7, I want to do some backtracking. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, we got most everything except 2 Jiggies and 1 Cheeto page. But we have to come back to those later. But yeah, let's move on to the next world. I think I know what it is. You might hear this music from my past video. Anyway, let's go back to Jiggy Wiggy Temple. $28 and I got 47. Alright, let's put the pieces of the puzzle now. Oh, right there. I always like do it from the corners first. Alright. Next stage. Now, I'm excited for this level, but at the same time, not. It's probably going to be one of the longer parts, too. Runny Industries. I might recognize that name in the song when I play that level, but that's gonna be the next part. And that Ginger up there is fake. Okay, let's go ahead and unlock Quagmire. First, gotta go to Wasteland. Alright, now we activate it. Yeah, that Jinjo's fake. Ooh, I was about to go with this mode, but I'm glad I caught on. So yep, Grunny Industries. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next part later.